Welcome one and all to the funniest normal monster competition. I asked you, my viewers, to send me the funniest monsters you could think of, the funniest normal monsters. That's right, folks, we're aping this straight from Coney. Fellas, welcome to the funniest normal monster bracket fight. We've got a ton of normal monsters lined up and ready for all of you to vote on. So let's take a lookie and see who's going up first. Perfect start. Little B versus Vanilla. Vanilla's very cute is the thing. Vanilla's a cutie patootie. And Little D is very funny. I'll read the flavor text. Good idea. So Little D's flavor text says, "Yo, this Tyrannosaurus Tot's got a terrible temper." And Vanilla's flavor text is, "This rabbit's got a sweet tooth. He's on a quest for the world's sweetest carrot and just wants to nibble carrots all day today, tomorrow, and the day after that." Okay, that did make me laugh though. Vanilla is not funnier than Little D. Yeah, you're probably right. The poll is pretty close though, but I do think Little D kind of takes this one just for this one. Vanilla's very cute, don't get me wrong. And I agree with Dyer that Little D is a little overplayed. He is the butt of many jokes. He is one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most obvious funny jokes on a normal monster, but we do gotta give him some credit. He is the GOAT. He is overplayed, that is true, because he is funny. Vanilla did win the vote, but it was kind of points rigged, etc. So it's not really influencing me that much, honestly. I think it's Little D. I know that Vanilla's not that funny on glance. If I showed someone Little D and Vanilla, Little D is objectively funnier. For now, a Little D I don't think will win, but this bracket it's round one. I do think that Little D is the funniest here. You laughed at Vanilla. That's true, but that's because I've laughed already a ton at Little D. And remember, folks, this is fascism. You cannot influence me. It's got to be Little D. Stone Armadillo versus Claw Reacher. Claw Reacher so good. The Reacher. You can't do bits in the poll. What's happening in the poll? Let me show the stream. The Reacher. So dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, this one's also a Joey text card. This stone critter's got rock hard fur. That gives him some really good defense. And then Claw Reacher says, "Stretching arms and razor sharp claws make this monster a formidable opponent." It's gotta be Claw Reacher. He's still making me laugh. I'm still laughing at him. He's so funny. He's so funny. Like, come on. Stone Armadillo feels kind of more normal, more of just like a critter. Next up, Skull Servant versus Neck Hunter. What the? Yo, this guy looks crazy. What? Skull Servant, a classic. A classic. A skeletal ghost that isn't strong, but can mean trouble in large numbers. And then we have Neck Hunter, a fiend that wields a mean sickle and fires devastating beams from its eyes. So it has like a scythe and it fires laser beams from its eyes. Oh man. This one's tough because like Skull Servant has just so much, like, he's got so much history, but it's got to be funny. I'm a fire in my laser. Neck Hunter is really funny. Skull Servant does have aura. That is true. But Neck Hunter is, oh, he looks terrible. The polls say Neck Hunter. They call me Neck Hunter the way I'm sucking wiener. True Duke. That's enough to convince me. Neck Hunter it is. Ooh, okay. King of Yummy Makai versus Beaver Warrior. Two goats. Wields the power of darkness to destroy its enemies. What this creature lacks in size, it makes up for in defense when battling in The prairie? Why does it say that? Yeah, wait. Okay, King of Yami Makai having 1530 defense is so funny. Wait, why are you guys calling it Luis? Oh, that's the Japanese name. That's really funny. They call me a beaver warrior the way I'm damning that mub. Can you shut up, dude? Can you shut the heck? That's a mine. I'm -2ing you. Beaver warrior kind of clears. The only thing that's making me pause is 1530 defense. That is like objectively funny. Like that is so funny. But I think it's Beaver Warrior. Parrot Dragon versus three-headed Guido. Parrot Dragon, a dragon from the cartoons that's more dangerous than it appears. Three-headed Guido, a three-headed nocturnal monster that is absolutely ruthless when fighting. I think it's three-headed Guido. He's so funny. Parrot Dragon's like a toon, right? Like toon, parrot. I think it's three-headed Guido. He does look like a polygonal mess, which is funny to me. Parrot Dragon's very normal for me, is the thing. Guido's like kind of funny. Parrot Dragon's like a little less funny. I'm going with Guido. No, these two are so good. My barrel versus D-Human. Do these cards exist? That's awesome. These are so good. My barrel. This cannon-like creature fires eyeballs so fast they can't be seen. D-Human. Gifted with the power of dragons, this warrior wields a sword created from a dragon's fang. God. My barrel. D-Human is so funny to me. I don't know why. He's like way too try hard to be like realistic human elf thing, unicorn. What is this? What is this cat? My barrel. I think it's gotta be my barrel though. Look at this guy. What is this eye? He fires eyeballs. From where? His snout? What were they thinking with my barrel? Yeah, my barrel hard wins this, but D-Human did make me laugh a lot. Kuwagata Alpha and Obese Marmot of Nefariousness. I'm not laughing because it says obese, but why did they name him that? Kuwagata Alpha, a very vicious stag beetle that goes for the head. An ill-mannered field varmint that will sink its teeth into anything. Denny will vote for Kuwagata because he's woke and doesn't think it's funny to call the marmot obese. True. That's also very true. It's the marmot. The marmot's so fucking funny. Kuwagata Alpha's cool. He's kind of funny. The alpha is really funny. I'm with Marmot. I'm with Marmot. All right. Raimundos of the Red Sword. What? No, you made this card up. This card is not real. Spiked Snail. Dude, these are two funny ass cards. Who are these guys? Armed with the Sword of Crimson Flames, this warrior can bind a monster with fiery restraints. Spike Snail, a very fast bipedal snail with a pair of lethal arms. I love half of Yu-Gi-Oh! Normal monsters are just describing physical features of the monster. Why is it in quotes? This game is so dumb. This is not how mollusks work. I like that that's what you're mad about. Yeah, it's Spike Snail. Spike Snail is so funny. Why is Spike Snail making the Y face? Oh my God, it's making the sweet bro and hella Jeff face. I warned you about your life points, dog. I told you. Are we on to round 2 already? Ooh, Little D versus the Reacher. This is still the left half of the bracket. All right, Little D versus Claw Reacher. The Reacher is so funny. Claw Reacher is so funny. Little D, very funny card. You know, a classic. Claw Reacher, he's literally just doing this. That's so fucking funny. I think I have to pick Reacher. He's so funny. I keep laughing at him. Yeah, literally like, give me your phone. Yeah, it's gotta be the Reacher. Neck Hunter versus Beaver Warrior. Ooh, this is rough. What would be funnier in my head? Neck Hunter. Beaver Warrior is more iconic is the thing. But Neck Hunter is hilarious. Luis is way funnier. They fucked him up in the TCG. I can't believe this card's name is actually Luis. That's so funny. And they just changed her name to Beaver Warrior. Hey, Lois. I'm a beaver. Ooh. Neck Hunter in the lead. Neck Hunter's really funny. How do you feel, Danny? I think, like, I don't have as much context as you guys do. Like, I didn't even know Beaver Warrior's name used to be Luis. I just knew I was like, oh, it's Beaver Warrior. It's one of like Yugi's monsters, right? But Neck Hunter, that's me. I'm Neck Hunter. I'm voting Neck Hunter. Oh, three-headed Yugioh versus Mabarrel. It's gotta be Mabarrel. Dude, Mabarrel's so funny. It's so good. This is like an insta pick. Nothing about Mabarrel makes sense. It's like an eyeball being launched from God knows where. It's just from the angle, the green background, the long snout that it looks like a jungle gym's tent that you'd like crawl through as a kid, but as its nose, you ever play like Elefun, the elephant? That's what this thing has. He fired the eyeball and is also faster than the projectile. The custard machine. Yes, it is literally the custard machine from Teletubbies. Absolutely correct. Get in there, Mabarrel. Oh, this is the matchup of the century. Obese Marmot versus Spike Snail. Oh, this one's hard. Spike Snail is so funny, and it's even funnier thinking about Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. I think I gotta go Spike Snail. It's so dumb. I love that Spike Snail's background looks like a river, like someone dropped a rock behind him, like he's supposed to be coming up from the water, but it's red and it's like a demon water for some reason, and the ripples make kind of no sense underneath the first layer of ripples. It's got to be Spike Snail. That's a Spike Snail W. Okay, left bracket final round. Claw reach or second of final round. I think this is quarterfinals. Reacher. No. The Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff mouth. I think this is still Reacher. The Reacher. My two goats. But it's gotta be Mabarrel. Dude, Mabarrel's so funny. It's so good. Mabarrel keeps making me laugh. This is a tough one, but I think I'm voting Mabarrel. Oh no, my two goats. Oh, he's reaching for it. He's reaching for the barrel. Mabarrel. Oh no. Oh, I'm torn. I think Mabarrel makes me laugh just a bit more. Unfortunately, it is a very obvious Mabarrel. As funny as Claw Reacher is, he's so funny. It's gotta be Mabarrel. You're right, he's so funny. Why are his eyes like this? Why does he have that long snout? Even his color scheme is so funny. Why are half his horns in a shadow? Why does he have orange hair? But no, green background is conducive to funny. All right, second bracket start. Ghost Beef, the Ghost of Christmas Dinner, versus Space Mambo. This is an easy Space Mambo. Space Mambo floating in the vast universe. This living relic was found in the ruins of a super civilization on Alpha Rad 4. That's so funny. The problem is, that's so funny. Alpharad? What did you just say? Alphard. Wait, you're right. I said Alpharad. Oops. Sorry. On the card, it says Alphard 4. But Alpharad 4 is really funny, though, right? I know Ghost Beef is hilarious, but come on. I know. Listen, Ghost Beef's funny. Don't get me wrong, Ghost Beef is funny. I do kind of points off for Pend Effect. Gunkin Suship Shari versus Laughing Flower. Laughing Flower is so funny. Shari is not super funny. Okay, the problem is we're used to Gunkin Suship Shari being like, wow, that's like a cool archetype and it's like interesting, etc. But like if you showed a normal person a giant sea ship made of sushi, they might laugh. And it's a little silly, but you're right, it's not super funny. Laughing Flower is, however, incredibly fucking funny. Finally got to visit that harbor specializing in Gunkin Suships that I've been curious about for a while. The premium Shari here is limited to 2,000 sus ships a year and uses specially developed smooth-aged rice, giving it extra boldness not found anywhere else. The classy atmosphere made my heart sing too. The Gunkin Suship served had a perfect balance of vinegar, nigiri, shine, and shape, demonstrating exquisite artisanship. There we go. The owner told me, we are introducing rich yet mellow scented Edo front. Wait a minute, Edo mentioned. Red vinegar in the near future, which I'm really looking forward to. However, I was disappointed the surrounding seas were a little noisy, so I'm giving it 4 stars with hope for improvements of the future. Wait, they give the card 4 stars? That's so stupid. Wait, I've never read this card. That's so fucking funny. That does skyrocket my opinion for Shari like tenfold. They should make a 1-star sushi that sucks ass. Yes! Oh, sorry. Let me read a Laughing Flower. In quotes, a flower whose laugh can confuse the minds of enemies. What is he laughing at? It's still Laughing Flower. Flower, I got your stream open, bro. Why are you laughing? Is he funny or are you just laughing because he's laughing? Well, can you blame me? They called the card Laughing Flower. What do you think the Laughing Flower sounds like? Like that. Laughing Flower it is. Mech Bass. And Burglar. This monster carries a devastating plasma cannon on its powerful back. Dude, what were they thinking with this art? It's so awesome. A shy rat. He will come at you with his huge left claw. Danny, come on. I know Bass is so funny. Dude, this guy's so funny. This is Bass. Dude, it's crazy because like Burglar is really funny. Like, don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, Burglar is up against Mech Bass because I feel like in another bracket, Burglar is pretty funny. Like, this is hilarious. Next up, Terror King Salmon versus the Grappler. Feared salmon, master of the Sea of Darkness. Its roe is the best delicacy in the world of darkness. Versus Grappler, a devious snake with a thick body that wraps around an enemy monster and squeezes the life out of it. Bro, why is the Grappler freaky? Sorry, Terror King Salmon is like not that funny. It's like a decent card or whatever. Grappler is so funny. Look at this guy. He looks like a moron. So Ghost Beef will be replaced. Let me show you the replacement. Sleeping Lion versus Root Water. Okay, let me read both. A ferocious animal that sleeps all day. Sometimes it's better to let sleeping lions lie. Also, this isn't a lion. It's like an animal posing as a lion. Root Water is a classic. An amphibian capable of calling up a massive tidal wave from the dark seas to wipe out enemy monsters. I think it's Sleeping Lion. All right, where's chat at? Yeah, it's an easy Sleeping Lion. There's no way this guy is named Boneheimer. There's no way they named this guy Bonenheimer. Versus Wow Warrior? Oh, this is so hard. Okay, let's read the text of both. Boneheimer. This monster wanders the seas, sucking dry any creatures it may encounter. No, come on! Boneheimer sucks off his opponent? You could not write a funnier card. Oh my god. Wow, warrior. A fish with arms, legs, and some very sharp teeth. Oh, this was close. This was actually close. But Boneheimer takes it. Wow, warrior is so funny. Could easily beat any of the other bracket guys, but it came up against my goat, Boneheimer. They're both so good. Ooh, oh my god. This guy's nasty, bro. Fungi of the Musk versus Meknight Avram. Melts away anything that dares to stand before it. Check this out. For Meknight Avram, everyone knows it. Come on, everyone knows. Check this out. Check this out. Very funny. Elon Musk fungi, also funny in its kind of grossness. Yeah, this is very funny. When I first learned about check this out, I was like, there's no way his lore text is check this out. That's so funny. So I think the localization of Meknight Avram is the hero who defends the light of the stars must destroy the darkness of the illusory world and entrust his power to the chosen one. The will inherited by the chalice of the stars will become a new key and become the sword that cuts down darkness. Which is, you know, obviously it's in line with the World Legacy lore, etc. It's a cock. Be serious. Wait, are you saying that Fungi of the Musk is the funny one? Check the poll. This is just a penis. I don't know. I think it's Avram. I don't know. I didn't even think about Fungi of the Musk being a penis. Like I didn't really see that. Did you guys see that? Cause like I didn't. I was just like, oh, it's like kind of nasty. I think I have to do Meknight Avram. I don't think the penis is that funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little funny. Garnecia elephantis versus Big Insect. A monster so heavy that each step rocks the earth. That's the flavor text for Garnecia elephantis. Big Insect says, a giant ant that dwells in the jungle. It is powerful, whether attacking or defending. True. So true. I think that Garnecia elephantis is definitely, yeah, he does look so fucking stupid. You are absolutely correct. He looks like an absolute buffoon. Ooh, it's close. Ooh, by like 2 votes. Yeah, no, there's so much to talk about with Elephantis. The problem with Big Insect is that he's just too simple. He's stupid, but man, Elephantis is so dumb. Mambo versus Laughing Flower. Dude, why did they print this card? I think this is Laughing Flower sweep. Space Mambo, cute, awesome, funny. Laughing Flower clears. Ooh, this is Mech Bass, I think. The Grappler's funny, but I think it's Mech Bass still. I'm sorry, Grappler. You can't beat this thing. Look how dumb Mech Bass's art is. He's so stupid. I can't, like, it's awesome. Every part of him makes no sense. The like portion of his face is drawn like it's not even the same thing that's attached to the rest of the fish body. It's awesome. Okay, this is Boneheimer versus Sleeping Lion. Yeah, there's no competition. This is the easiest Boneheimer I've ever selected. I'm just gonna save you guys the time. Boneheimer clears. Ooh, Meknight Avram versus Garnecia elephantis. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. The fat ass from Shin Megami Tensei. I'm glad I'm not the only one with that brain worm. Check this out. It's funny. But Avram isn't funny. Elephantis is funny. You have a very good point. That is a good point. Ooh, by 1 vote. Elephantis. All right, Elephantis win. Next up, my 2 goats. No! Oh, no. Man, these 2 are so funny. One of these was funny enough to get an emote. One of them wasn't. Ooh, that's a good argument. Okay, here's where my feelings are at. Laughing Flower is really incredibly funny. It's so dumb. Mech Bass continues to make me laugh through its name, its art. Like, how would you even classify this as a machine fish? It's awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it's Laughing Flower. God, it's Laughing Flower. Mech Bass, you have made me laugh. and you made it into the semifinals bracket. I love you. I appreciate you. Laughing Flower going to the semifinals. Okay. I don't even have to click here. Boneheimer, name alone clears so hard. We're in the bone zone. Suck 'em dry. But look at Elephantis. No, I can't. Boneheimer's so funny. No, this one's actually so hard. I keep laughing at Ha-Flower. It's Laughing Flower and it's not even close. Boneheimer's so funny. I can't stop thinking of Oppenheimer, but for boners. Like that is the funniest thing ever. Why did they call him that? I'm not over it. Oh, all right. That's a Laughing Flower victory. Yeah. Everything about Laughing Flower is so funny. Oh no, and we have the finals. Mabarrel versus Laughing Flower. Why did they call it Mabarrel? This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. I can't believe this. I'm leaning Flower. Ha-Flower being the joy emoji is like, I can't stop laughing at it. Mabarrel is so funny. Like he looks so ridiculous. He is one of the funniest, ridiculous cards I've ever looked at. But I think it's gotta be Laughing Flower. This is very important. Whoa! They're like orbiting missiles. Oh man, you guys are making this real tough. Wow. Mabarrel has way more votes than I thought it would. Oh man, Mabarrel by definition, every single portion of Mabarrel is funny. Laughing Flower has a boost because it was made as an emote. And we have found the funny in Laughing Flower. This is so difficult. God, this image has done mental damage to me. This has done mental damage to me. This guy's hilarious. There's more of him. His Japanese name is McCannon. That's awesome. Okay, just know that this was a hard decision. It was a hard decision, but I have to agree with the rabble, with the crowd. He's literally firing McCannon. It's Mabarrel. Do a Mabarrel roll. Mabarrel on every aspect, shape, form. Mabarrel, 5 stars. Eyeballs as orbiting laser cannons. The snout from Teletubbies. Eyeballs looking left and right like he's a moron. Horns, a floating entity. Literally, I thought part of Mabarrel was cut off. Nope, that's his whole body. Just this giant head. Flower Gang is after you. Watch your back. I'm sorry. I know. Listen, don't make this harder than it needs to be. Laughing Flower has carried us with so much joy, and we have the now incredible Ha-Flower emote. And we'll forever remember, Laughing Flower won the people's hearts, but Mabarrel has won the funniest normal competition. Everyone, Mabarrel, you have done a fantastic job as the funniest normal monster. Victory to Mabarrel. Tune in next time for the next bracket fighters. We'll see if we can do something even more hilarious, exciting, and thrilling as funniest normal monster. Subscribe down below if you want more. But first, the prize. We have a wheel of prizes here. I've cut off the prizes so you don't know what prize you're gonna get. Mr. Gen was the first person to submit Mabarrel, and will be recognized for winning by placing Mabarrel as a submission for us. So a lot of these prizes are kind of stupid, ridiculous, hilarious, bad, and terrible. Mr. Gen, you can either roll the wheel of madness, or I give you $10 cash. I'll take a roll. All right, Mr. Gen says, let's take the roll. Let's see what Mr. Gen spins. Tistina QCR!